I'm extra loud, and I don't need improvement. Fell asleep, a man woke up superhuman.
Yo, internet, what's going on? Welcome back to the Jongravesshow. So yeah, Phil Spencer, yeah, he's kind of running into some problems now because people are kind of getting a little bit angry because he went on to say that nobody wants VR. And let's be real, 4% of the entire PlayStation market. Sorry, man, but numbers kind of speak louder than that, especially since that when we actually really think about it, right? First off, yeah, PlayStation can be built around VR, but most of us, man, like, we're not really feeling too hot about VR anyway, because everything like that they show for VR really isn't all that fucking appealing. I mean, like, whether that be through man, like the HTC or man, like this, or like the fucking PlayStation VR shit, like nothing for VR looks appealing, right? Borderlands has a VR game. LA Noire has a VR game, right? Like, some of your favorite games and whatnot has come back, and like that they release versions where like that they have VR in them, and it's like, well, what's the point of me even getting it? Because it's just the same game, except for now I'm in VR. All right, I can move my hands and I can do silly shit, but the reality of it is that VR has not been tested enough to where that it can grow on its own to where people actually want to go out and just get it. Sorry to say, but that's just the case, right? Because again, you know, I mean, sure, motion controls have been in the works like ever since like the fucking, what was it? Like ever since the Nintendo came out, you know what I'm saying, man, with the light gun and all that bullshit, right? Like that has been out for years, or they have been trying to perfect that for years, right? You know, and they kind of got a little bit like they kind of made some progress. I mean, like they got a whole system out of it, so why not, right? But then you start jumping into, yeah, man, like, you know, the Kinect, you are the controller kinds of things. Nobody wants to put up with that. No, I'm not fucking with that. Because it's awkward, it's weird, it records my voice and also has a camera. I'm not fucking with that. That, and also half the games that came out for it were either fun, or they didn't work, or they were very unresponsive, or they were lackluster. So why would I do that for the Kinect? What I'm saying, like, it's weird because the thing that I'm saying for the Kinect, it applies to the VR at the moment. Sure, VR chat is fun, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying, like you talking to people and you getting your own characters in there, but VR chat is basically just like a active chat room where you just walk around and just talk to people all day. That's it. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, like fucking, what was it? Fucking VR horror games, of course they're scary. It's in first person. Anything in first person is gonna be fucking scary. That's what it is, right? Like Resident Evil 7 in VR, take it or leave it. The game is already in first person, so what's the fucking point, right? You know what I'm saying? Borderlands VR, not necessary. LA Noire VR, unnecessary, right? All the games been like that are coming out for PlayStation VR now. I mean, sure, like there's that little Beat the Beat Saber game. It's fun. It's basically Dance Dance Revolution or Just Dance for PlayStation. Cool. But the reality of it is that something to justify? Yeah, man, 4% of like the market wants this. Like, so we man should put a lot of stuff in there. No. Which is crazy to me anyway, because people should kind of already realize, man, like that Sony has been purging a lot of their companies so far. Like, if they got rid of half of their shit just to sort of, man, like, let's say focus on being way more efficient, because they already cut the fat out of putting in PlayStation Vita, all the Vio laptops, all that stuff. What makes you think like that they're gonna jump right back into a market that they're not making any money in? Why in the world would they do that? Especially since it's a And it's a medium that still is being tested to this day, to where that companies are not actually putting a lot of fulfilling and fruitful games out for VR anyway. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's some, but there's not enough to justify a 4% install base. So what's the point in doing that? Out of 112 to 12 units sold, a million units sold. So yeah, that is what I gotta say about that. I'll catch you guys on the next John Graves show. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. I'm out.